Birmingham's #1 for African arts, culture, and Afro edutainment. 98.7 Newstyle FM.
Everyone will have to know, have mercy. Everyone will have to know. Your son, them talk about them get saved, but one wish God on the prayers. It's BC or AD. Lord, drive the nail right, boy, and it on the move ya. Try and if you fail, my friend, just try and try again. Drive the nail right, boy, and it on the Lord mercy. Try and if you fail, my friend, you can try and try again. Singing, oh, natty, 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 oh, natty, 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 natty. Jesus is a condition. Singing Jesus is a condition they gave for us to believe in. Day after they take away my people for so long, and after them have the people them I work the land through them back was so strong, and they start to get wise. They say Christianize them, teach them of Jesus Christ, teach them of a heaven up in the sky. And this heaven they couldn't see now, but rather when they die. They tell you how Moses crossed and part the Red Sea. Still Moses never reached the promised land. Sing Jesus is a condition. Move now, man. That is a condition. You listen?
Yeah, the man called Big Youth said Jesus is a condition. This is the cutting edge coming to you all the way from Birmingham, England, you know. Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, blessed.
Yes, Moot. This is Prince Irving. I'm born and grew up in Old Harbour.
All right.
Right, and I spent about 15 years in Kingston. Possibly about 10 years at the bottom of Jonestown, right?
Yeah.
And I just like to get this across. I believe education is very important because when I used to live in Kingston, I used to, see a whole lot of different, activities going on, changes and so on, right? Since I came to England, I thought it would be a good move in the sense that, my life would, change, would be better and so on, which it wasn't, And I planned to return back to Jamaica. But then I saw ads on the television, the Open University, and ads that you could, because I was a person, I didn't went to school, I haven't done any O levels and so on. So I thought that I could not attend a university.
Yeah.
So I saw the Open University with an ads, and so I applied. And I've done 2 years. I've studied a bachelor. I'm studying a bachelor's degree in social science, which I'm still in the process. I've done several subjects from politics and so on. So I would consider education as very, very important, and I would advise
the most important thing, brethren.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because the only way one can know is through education.
Yes.
And I would advise Jamaicans, especially in England, or even in Jamaica, because I know that they'll be able to hear me in Jamaica. They should, if they can't get to a university in Jamaica, you can study it online. And I would advise them that there's a particular university in England that offer honors degree in law, which is the Northumbria University up in Newcastle.
Yeah.
They can study it from Jamaica online.
Okay.
And they would be in a very strong and better position.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Give thanks, brethren.
Okay, then.
Very important. We need some education now because over the years we have been indoctrinated. And we realize indoctrination leads to belief leads to whole heap of superstition and illusion. So, as the brethren say, education is the key. Yes, brethren.
Greetings.
Yes, blessed.
Yes, Muta, it's Junior from Race.
Junior from where?
Race.
Which race?
Organization called Race.
What race mean?
Re-education against colonial education.
Ah, good name.
Right.
We love the name.
Yeah, I've been listening to your show, right?
Yeah.
And basically, I believe, say that, well, me know, say, that before a nation can go forward, right, it requires that they have to come together as a people.
Yes.
Right? But based on your show now, me I see this religious thing, right? It ain't gonna bring us together.
Confusion.
Right? It ain't gonna bring us together. Right? Now you are said bonnet.
Yes.
But
The religion.
All religion.
Yeah.
Right? But there's this thing called blind faith
Yeah.
in our people, which as you say is down to indoctrination.
Yeah.
And the minute you say that, them switch off and then move where.
Yeah.
So how we gonna come together? Cause me notice every nation, right? When they rise up and they move forward, them do that in the name of them God,
Yeah.
Right? All of the wars in history, you see them do it in the name of them God.
Yeah.
Right? And that's what make them go forward. But it look like say we can't even get this consensus upon God
All right.
as a people. So
Yeah,
how
but
we are gonna go forward?
Well, white man, God can't save you from white man oppression. That is what me know.
Yeah, I agree.
So here what we are saying now, we in a Jamaica come forward with an idea and a concept that is based up of Emperor Haile Selassie I, and we say we are Rastafari. No, me not tell a man for turn Rasta, But just I say now that there's a group of people who come with this understanding of themselves and declare Haile Selassie I. And we see through that idea and that philosophy, we see a whole heap of things are going on in the community of black people, where black people start to love themselves even more because of this concept. Because we see locks now as something where man never did even use to, where people used to look down upon lock. We see now everybody are locked. So there's a cultural aspect of Rastafari that has spread all over the world that I really have to give credence to. The problem with it now is that when Rasta start to put themselves now in this religious perspective again, and then start to behave now like the same thing where we are run from.
Yes.
So we need this African understanding that is void of these religions that has been brought to us through colonialism and through neo-colonialism. That is really how I see it still.
All right. So
Yeah.
we couldn't come to an understanding still, say like, because when you talk to everybody, every religion, when if you ask a Muslim what Allah mean, he might go tell you about love and righteousness and justice and all them something.
Yeah.
Now everybody go say that about them God.
Well, you have to look on what it look on. You say you can't know something good. You have to look on the history of the something and what the something is doing.
All right. Now,
And when we look on these religions that is now controlling and manipulating our life, when we look on it, we ask the question, have these religions allowed men and women to live in more harmony as human beings? Or are we seeing the decay of love with human beings and nature because of these religions? I have to ask this question in myself, When I look on the religion that I come up in a Jamaica, I have to look on it and I say, I must have sense. After 2,000 years of telling I about this thing, is this thing making our life better? Or am I seeing in the name of this thing men turning against men? I have to look on these things, and I am saying I know see it. I know see it and make man life better.
All right. But before you cut me, when me say them all start on the same premise, not true?
Yeah.
With this God thing about this truth, justice, righteousness, love, and whatever.
Yeah.
So then, why we don't just stop this up?
No,
and
but you see,
forget about when man I say you can only come to heaven through me.
Yeah,
That's
but-
a rubbish.
because that is the
have
religion.
nothing to do with that.
But love not have nothing to do with religion, Because man can love void of religion,
Yeah, well, can he really? If you look, it depends
Yeah,
the
man,
context.
you don't have to have
It
religion
depends-
for love.
No, it depends the context you take religion in,
No, look here.
You understand me?
You have man who believe in a God and don't love.
Yes.
And you have man who love and don't believe in a God.
All right.
Which one you prefer?
What's that?
Which
We
one you
prefer the
prefer?
who love.
That is the question.
We prefer the one
All
with
right,
love
so-
because
so-
that is a liberty.
So we don't have to believe in a God for love. Is that me I say?
Yo, I don't believe in a no God. I don't, because when you say you believe in anything, it means that you don't know,
Yeah, no, we just I said the belief of people
You
have.
understand me? Yeah,
Love
so-
is where we are searching for happiness, love
Yeah.
between life. Life is really where we want to extend good life, good living. And we
And
are
liberty
say,
and love it, not true?
yeah, and what may I say? Have all of these religion allowed people, things, and places to be better off because of people saying it? Or the things is getting worse because of it? That is
I
really-
understand that. That is exactly what is happening in the world.
So no matter what them say, it's what them do. We're not business about what them want to say. Because all of them start with the premise of love. But what them do is very important. And it's really what them do that we use that to judge them off and not what them say.
Yeah.
Because I can't say, I kill a man and I really not kill nobody. And I can kill a man and don't say nothing.
But, all right, me we ask about,
Yeah.
when I deal with the upliftment as well as people, yeah, right? Right, you know, me not have no time for judge nobody.
Yeah.
Me can't judge them. You understand me? So when a man come to me and if him say I'm Muslim and him start talk about, you know, truth, justice and righteousness, me say, yeah man, me there with that.
Of course.
And if a man come and him say my Rasta and him come with the same thing, me say, yeah man, me there with that.
Yeah,
so
man.
me embrace them.
Yeah, but when him start to tell you, though, say, if you not accept what him must say.
No man, that's a rubbish. That me not go in at the tenants. Me can't go in at the tenants.
Yeah, problem.
Yeah,
Anyway,
me.
we have to move, brethren. All
right.
Yeah. You see, we have producers inside of the studio that tell us what to do and what not to do. Yes, cutting edge.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, Mutu.
Yeah, man, I listen to you, man.
This is Kente.
Me don't know your brethren. Tell me where you come from.
Same
I know
place,
television, you know. Yeah, I know television with the pan, so me can't see what talk to me, you know. So you have to tell.
And a TV.
You never know, say on TV.
We think a TV.
Tell live vision have you mix up, you know.
All right. Welcome to Birmingham.
Give thanks, man.
And we thank you for your contribution over the years.
Give thanks.
Because we know comes up me, there's always a resistance.
Of course.
And there's always somebody to show.
You know, we're not afraid of the resistance, you know.
No.
We're not afraid of it.
You see, this religion thing is always causing a bit of controversy and divisiveness.
That's why we know why you talk about it now.
No, I want to go away from that.
Yeah, all right.
As a people now, what's the basis now for us now to move forward?
Education.
What the basis?
Education. We need education, Rasta. We need education outside of the box that has been presented to us by the political system, the social system, the religious system. We need a new interpretation of self that is defined in our Africanness. Our perspective must be void of European domination. And it's not that we don't see things in Europe that cannot define humanness, but our humanness must not only be defined in European perspective. Because there's a Africa that existed thousands of years before Europe developed. So why is it that we are so scared to look into Africa for our existence? Where is the Kemetic language? Where is the Cushitic perspective? Where is the Yoruba, the Akan? All of these perspectives that have dominated Africa thousands of years before Europeans know how to cross Gibraltar. Is that we are talking about?
Yes, Moto. The thing now, Moto, of course, you're right. The thing now is, in your visits to Africa and the Caribbean, have you seen such a system in any African country?
The system in Africa?
Education system.
In Africa?
Caribbean, anywhere.
Yes, yeah, man, we have education system. But here we know, before we go into education and system, you see Africa right now, I know Africa, you know, trust me, you know, because the leaders in Africa right now, them leave much to be desired. Because most of them has been indoctrinated into the political arena of governance. And we are saying, why are we always validating ourselves through the eyes, politically and religiously, in the eyes of European mindset? You mean that the world, the Chinese come to their perspective based off a Chinese perspective, you know. You know, see, so right now, America owe China $1 trillion. Yeah, so what we are saying now, if other nations and people can define themselves through their own integrity and history, what is it that is continually bugging black people to keep referring to European philosophies, ideas, religions, political ideas, to validate them existence?
All right, Moto. So when you meet these people over the years who claim to be the educated ones, and I'm sure you put this point to them, what is their response? The
educated ones? You see, that's why we don't call them educated now.
They're supposed to be educated, yeah. What's their response?
Yes.
And the leaders?
No, you see, my idea of education is like when we take up a book by Ben Buchanan, or Ivan Van Sertima, or Henry Clark. These man, to me, is educated people. Marcus Garvey. You see? So when I say to you now that people who claim to them educated, we realize when you listen to them, for instance, if you bring up the thing about Africa, them refuse that. The so-called educated, them don't want to hear nothing about Africa. Because as far as them concerned, Africa backward. That's the first thing. So we don't really work with them kind of thinking there. So we don't say that is education, you know. We say that is really the continuation of Western white supremacist mentality that has been inculcated in the minds of black people who claim now to them go to university and come out with degrees and still use what them learn inside of the university to continue white domination over black people and over all other people who them classify in colors. You see it? So we don't really work with people who claim to them educated, who come out of this or come out of that. We work with people who identify what is the problem, what is the solution. The problem is that we black people find ourselves in a position where we keep validating ourselves through European eyes. What is the solution? We need a re-education. An education that declare Africa as the center of our being. Africa as our reality, as our existence. And we're not talking about Africa in slavery, Africa in European colonialism when the Portuguese and the British go there. We are talking about the Africa that experienced Africa before Europeans and before the Portuguese and before the British go there and the French go there, which is a longer time in existence. We have a longer history without Europe than with Europe, you know. We have a longer history without Arabs than with Arabs. But it's like we can't do without them because we get so inculcated in this, well, you know, the logics. We have to use for them logics to validate our understanding. We have to stop it. We have to really stop it.
Yes, thank you, Muta.
Yeah, man, give thanks. Newstyle Radio, 98.7 FM, IRFM. This is going to be broadcasted in Jamaica. May I tell you? So all the people them who lost them family. Yeah, some people up at Jamaica, up at Britain, you know. I like that they don't talk to nobody in England, you know. You hear somebody that call about somebody that pick their Jamaica. Somebody that lie, they might tell you, they don't remember them pick it. So you we are saying, though, we are saying that if you have anybody who you want to shout out to, tell them say you have some money for send and you're going to sell it with Mutabaruka. You see, because we don't carry a whole heap of message, you know. We don't carry a load, a message we carry, our money. So if you have anything for carry on Jamaica, you know, we will carry it. You understand? And make sure to they come on IRFM feed. Because if they don't come on IRFM feed, you know, we know if you do with money. You understand? So anybody out there who lost them family for a long time and they are 10, 20 years, like I'm Reggie Larry there. He don't remember no family about Mutabaruka, you know. Larry still at the studio, you know. Larry come back. Larry come back. So we want to say, hail up to all the people them in a Birmingham. We get on the last lap now. Last lap with the pan.
Bless the love and greetings. Say 98.7 to RS Radio Station, Newstyle.
Yes.
Rastafari, Lion, Selassie.
Rastafari.
Blessed love, Muta.
Every time.
Yeah, man, Rast Tread. See, I mean, I listen to the show, and Kobe the studio with us for me since Muta did it, man. I mean, I listen to you, man. And King, man, all I can do is endorse everything you say. See, because for the last 4 or 5 years, I on the radio, I tried to do the same thing. But a lot of people are compare me to the item. I say, look, that's it. Muta. See, and there's a vibration and the color.
Of course.
I mean, it's an education, King, man. I remember you up at Ethiopia, them, with Youth and Green.
Yes.
And them, man, you buy up the whole book, them, and bring, say, you take them back and
oh, you mean, man, a whole box of the utterance. Remember, say, watch out, we walk on the street at Ethiopia, you know, and find everybody who have the... Yeah, the selected speeches of Haile Selassie, the utterance of Haile Selassie.
Oh, you don't know, man.
And carry 2 backside, go back to Jamaica.
I remember your King, man, me say you dread, Ryan. You say Fireball, and me just say, you start to the man, I tell you about education. And that way I say we have to educate ourselves from that African perspective.
Yeah, man, African perspective,
all
buddy.
kind of mentality there,
yeah.
And dash off all the other. We not fight nobody else, we not fight a nation, you know, that's for years. But we must see things through a way.
Yeah.
You see me, King, man?
Yeah.
And Rasta said long time, and like you said, not everybody are weird locks, everybody are rush now.
Yeah, man.
Notice now right now England, worldwide, me just come from Europe, and everybody are rush pan this Rasta thing and red, gold and green. So that means to say we have a power and we have a strength.
Oh, you mean a power, man?
We just need enough more man like that if we just keep black the song, King, man, until we left this earth.
Give thanks, brethren.
Rastafari, Muta, just keep on the fire and light spirit. Me see there and I forward.
Blessed, man. Yes, brethren, cutting edge.
Hiya.
Hi.
Good day, Marista. I have a different question from everything else that you discussed in.
Eh?
I have a different question, otherwise from the religion.
I'm glad a woman called off a totally direct thing in a different way. Anyway, yes, mama, give thanks. What that? She quite cut off? You mean a 2 woman call the program to Mr. Douglas, so I don't cut off one of them?
And she cut herself off.
Somebody cut off themselves, Rasta. What am I name?
DVD.
I'm going to talk to your program manager about you, Rasta. That's fair.
A science.
With science. You see, you know, the man I blame science with something. Science work in accordance with man, you know. You think say science just work by itself, so? Yes, cutting edge.
Yeah, tingling again, water. Yes, you have to go to show the wicked and live, you know. That's what they want, you know.
Yes.
Some education in them system.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
So when we did say right about the schools in Jamaica, you know, like, so what kind of support you think, say?
Yeah, but we can't talk about that on the radio. We have to talk about that on a personal level.
All right, but you see him when I said you have the school in
Yeah, man, we hear what you said before. You talk to we at the drum the other day, man. Yeah, man.
All right, so we link up on about.
And we're going to do the drum tomorrow too, you know.
All right, we bless you.
Yeah.
Down there, so.
You ever hear about Martin Glenn?
Yeah.
You know Martin Glenn?
Yeah, we know Martin Glenn.
A serious poet, you know?
Yeah, man, it's a good you that.
You know, accept him as a serious poet.
Yeah, man, it's a good poet, yes.
Yeah, man, a serious poet.
A long time I fight the fight, you see. Him and Mugabe Selassie.
That him name?
No, that's not a poet named Mugabe Selassie.
Oh, him and Mugabe Selassie always work together.
Yeah, they work together.
Well, a brethren named Martin Glenn I come really sit down with me tomorrow. We'll have a big discussion, you know.
Yeah.
Before we do the show. So it's a unique kind of setting now where we're going to sit down and we're going to talk to Martin, and then now after the show, after the talking, we're going to have Martin. See, and I mean me, I'm going to read some poetry for the people there. You understand?
All right.
I hope so the people them can stop up me when them see me live.
Yeah, man, I'll link up with the man.
All right, blessed, yeah?
Real.
Yes, blessed. Yes.
Yeah, greetings, Muta. Amajok speaking.
Yes.
Yeah, I just give something to bring light to the people, you know.
Yes.
Certain people in certain lifestyle and they become dogmatic, they cannot think.
Yes.
So it's good for you to go and trick their mind and get them to start to even think if they can bring themselves to that kind of thing.
Yes. Give thanks.
Yeah,
well, we're glad. Well, you know what got when we left, I know I only for thinking I go on.
I hope so, because too much of us about 500 years and come nowhere, and we have to understand what kind of systems we using to make ourselves go forward.
All right, and that we are talking about. The validation of ourselves must not be through the eyes of others.
That's right.
Yeah, and that what Marcus Garvey teach we, you know. Marcus Garvey teach we say, if the white man, on page 44 in the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey, and the topic image of God, Marcus Garvey say, if the white man want to see God through his own spectacle, make him do it. If the Jew want to see God through the God of Abraham, Isaac, and make him do it. But we, as African people, must see God through our own spectacle through Ethiopia. Marcus Garvey said that in the book. If you don't believe me, go and read it.
That's true.
So it's not something we are make up here. So now we are say we must validate ourselves through our own spectacle. We can't keep two people say that and them use logics to come to the reasoning. We say it's them right. Who is logic? What is logics? What is logics? Logics is not a way to explain to come to a factual understanding of things, you know. And facts change. You know, see it. So it's just so it go sistering.
Yeah, man. Well, it's a virgin.
A virgin, sorry. Think what? Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think what has become natural for others has become unnatural for us. You know? Sometimes people want to even think about where we is and how we get to that position. Some people are telling you, forget the past, we're in the future now.
You know, me love what you just say a while ago. Repeat what you say a while ago. What has become natural, say it again.
What has become natural to others has become unnatural to us.
Ah, you see what I mean? I love that philosophy. We love that philosophy, brethren. Yeah, so, yeah, man, give thanks, brethren.
All right, then, give thanks for your show, then, yeah?
Yeah, man, I see it. We want to ask the lady for call back, you know, because she don't carry the reason for the next level and she get taught off. Yes, cutting edge. Cutting edge, nobody know that. All right, we're up on the last lap, you know. Yes, your turn, my engineer.
Birmingham's #1 for African arts, culture, and Afro edutainment. 98.7 Newstyle FM.
Yeah, this is the cutting edge. We're there with you. We have half our leave for this program in a Birmingham. So, and I started, and we realize everybody, some people is getting nervous now. After so long, some people are getting nervous. But yeah, you know, it's a thing with programs that come outside of the box where people get scared and nervous because they want to hear what them usually hear. You see? But we don't come to make you hear usually. We come to wake up your little self and make you really think. You understand? Okay. So, we'll go back to the phone lines. Yes.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
My name is John.
Yeah.
I've been listening to what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been to Ethiopia myself as well. I heard there's a couple of guys, so, you know, they went to Ethiopia. I went there as well. And, you know, I've also taken up the faith of, you know, the Orthodox Church.
Mm-hmm.
How do you see that? And, you know, His Imperial Majesty...
No, I don't belong to the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, you know.
Would you ever consider being a...
No.
Oh, it's surprising.
No, I wouldn't join the Ethiopian Orthodox Church.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's strange. I just thought, I heard you were saying earlier that the king was the Almighty.
Yeah.
So I thought, you would take that up there.
No, I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Christian.
The king loves the Almighty. If he's the Almighty, I thought that, all rest of men should follow the king.
Yeah, that is the perception that people have about Rasta when them say, because Haile Selassie is a Christian, them have to be Christian too. A whole heap of Rasta say them is Christian.
Yes,
but I am not a Christian.
It was important to Rastas, everything what he said. I thought that was very important.
Yeah, everything what him say is very important.
Okay, so how is it that
No, we're not going to go back over that, though, We don't go through that already. We're not going to go back over that. You did hear it too, Some don't know why you asked me the same question. I did hear what me I say.
Yeah,
you don't hear what me I say already. You just come contradict the thing again. And that same thing we're going to go through. So you want to, we'll go to our next caller. Here, Virgin? Yes. This is the cutting edge. Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Hi, Mutu?
Yes, blessed.
I've been pleased to hear. My name's Ken Brown from Handsworth.
Yes.
I've just tuned into the program and it sounds very thoughtful.
Oh, you just tuned in with there from why?
Unfortunately, yes. I was listening to the first part, then I had to go to a meeting.
Okay.
I've just tuned back in.
Yeah.
But one of the things you were saying about blackness and about black culture, I agree with.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as I'm concerned, I'm very tuned into my black cultureness.
Mm-hmm.
And I want that to improve and to grow as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just one example of life that I've looked at the moment is the separation of black families, the breakdown of married couples, and the education of our young people.
Yes.
Can I ask a question about how at the moment, as far as I can see, that the church, those who go to church, seem to have a family setup, still seem to have that core mother, father, and children.
You mean in England?
In England, yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, everybody go to church in Jamaica, and the family is breaking down.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's a good concept.
And everybody have a concept of, most people that I know is Christians, and it's that family I see breaking down.
Right.
Yeah.
In Jamaica?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, in England, obviously, Christian
different.
families do break down as well.
Yes.
But majority, as far as I can see, still have that.
Still, that foundation, family foundation.
So, set the soup on a Sunday, rice and peas on a Sunday.
Oh, you talk about Caribbean family?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, I think you talk about family in general.
No, Caribbean family.
Okay.
So I was going to say to you, because you were saying that religion has caused a lot of controversy and wars and
well, is lie is lie telling?
It's not lying.
Okay.
No, it's not lying at all.
Okay.
But in England at the moment, right, it looks like the family who have religion, Christian religion, or some other religion, seem to hold the black culture families together.
Yeah.
Have you got a view on that?
Yeah, because what I see, all right, collectively, when I grew up in a society where it's the mother bring up the child, whether you is father, whether you son or daughter, the father is never usually there.
Right.
But here you know, you see that family where it's the father and the mother, them go to church.
Yeah.
There's something that is coming down from slavery that don't allow the father to maintain a family structure in the Caribbean most of the time. So we have to use our examine what is it that we brought out of slavery that is not allowing a family structure to maintain itself. Because as I say, in Jamaica is what them call a Christian society. And the family structure is really breaking down because most of the time the father is not there. If you ever when you hear the DJ them talking, most of them talk about their mother, their mother who father them. So there's something that is missing in the family structure in Jamaica, even though the structure claims to be Christian. And I am feeling and thinking that it is coming from a legacy of slavery. Because in Africa, the father is there, the mother is there. So there's a legacy that has been handed down from slavery that we need to examine so as to come to an understanding of why is it that the family is breaking down and leaving only the mother. And there's so much separation of family life in the Caribbean and leaving the mother there to be father. We need to examine that.
Yes.
I don't think it have nothing to do with because you're a Christian, why it happen. Because I know that in Muslim families, the families stay together. In India, where the Hindus are, the family structure is binding together. But there's something in the black family that is negating a family structure that allow the so-called enemy to come in and make even a child become what we call docile. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, because I think certainly, that slavery mentality has caused a separation in black families.
Yes, yes.
And it's something that, we, as part of your program and others who do philosophy and black culture should discuss and talk about it.
Of course.
It's a big problem.
It is the biggest problem. It is the biggest problem.
And it's what's causing the problems with the young people, some of the young people, as far as I can see.
But all right, you see, that is the next thing I have with people when them claim, say, what we're going to do for the young people, them. It's what we're going to do for the big people, them. Because it is the legacy of the big children only live what them learn,
Yeah.
And there's almost like a genetic memory in our children today that is not allowing these children to live out a life that is happy and joyful and without violence. And we can't just blame the youth them, so I don't say, well, the youth them wicked. There must be something that was happening before.
Well, you know something, I watched a wildlife program, if I can give you this one example. I watched a wildlife program not too long ago about elephants.
Yes.
And it was in a part of Africa where a lot of the bull elephants and the matriarchs, the woman elephants, them get killed off. So you find you have a lot of young elephants walking around the country.
Yes.
Now these elephants, for some reason, the elephants without the bulls and the matriarchs, they started doing things contrary to their natural behavior.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And the way that the scientists and the zoologists got around that was to bring in other bulls and other matriarchs from other parts of the country.
Yes.
To keep and to learn those
the behavior.
Bulls in behavior.
Yes. Yeah.
And with the black society, if there's absence of either the mother or the father, there's bound to be a problem.
Yes.
So we need to bring in more role models.
And how we can achieve that is to go back. Let me say Sankofa will return now to the past, to grab from the past. And we have never been able to analyze institutions because we never learned that institutions existed in Africa. There were family structures, there were social orders in Africa that maintain and keep the family together. We lose that coming across the Atlantic Ocean. We are saying that we need to examine all our intellectuals and our so-called educated people. We need to go back into the institutions that was African and see how we can draw from these institutions to really use it in structuring our understanding and way of life. Because if we look on, for instance now, if we look upon our family and see it a break up, and we look upon, say, a white family, and we see the white family together, and we say, why our family can't be together like the white family? There's a different dynamics that is running this white family, whether economical structure, because sometimes it's economics to, break up the family, And if a father feels say him can't support him children them, him going to really have different ideas. So economics sometimes is a basis, and sometimes the system is not run, it's not conducive to a black family.
Absolutely.
You see, sometimes it is run because of a system that is already set up. And because you are not a part of that system, you get caught not recognizing that, but wait, it's not this system can work for we. We could try something else. And somehow we're scared to try it. But I agree with you that the family is the basis of all nation, and we need to examine the family structure. Give thanks, brethren.
Give thanks.
Yes, cutting edge. Yes.
Muta,
yes.
Muta, we have a respect. My name Toka,
Toka.
Long time there, still I'm in the country still, but still, he's a Rasta man. I'm a respect the way you're talking.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
We defend Rasta all the way because, a lot of we black people, we know that.
Yeah.
When we say Africa, they not deal with Africa. You know what I mean? And a lot of we, I go astray, but still me I show me travel all different parts of Africa, We got Kenya, the first place, we got Kenya, Gambia, all over, and Ethiopia, 6 times we got Ethiopia. And we just spend 2 months there, and just come back in and me.
All right.
I'm try this when you talk about Ethiopia, I know about Ethiopia, because my plan is good to live.
All right.
And I know, say, that's why I want to go, because I now go back to Jamaica. Because I tell you the truth now, 2 times I go back to Jamaica since we there. Last time I go back at 93. And it's Africa fair, and I see.
Yeah.
You see, so I defend it all the way.
All right.
It's one thing I want to come off of the question, because what I say, because a lot of people in Birmingham know me still and hear me I say, because I say to the all that the DJ them long time. At times, we want them to start playing music. And when we have a show like your show, okay, so we can talk and teach the people about Africa.
Ministries.
A lot of the people, you know, they don't realize that the white man I show things for Africa.
Yeah.
The negative thing about Africa.
Yeah.
And when we go to Kenya, we talk, we still there London.
Yeah.
I there Burn.
Yeah. When you go to Cape Town, you still say there Los Angeles.
You still there, maybe a lot of white people miss it.
Yeah.
So we want to show the black people them.
Yeah.
We sure say, right? Them a go, but they don't want we to go.
When I want to tell you a joke, you know.
Africa, they don't like me.
Some brethren.
My people.
Yeah, brethren. Some man booked me up the other day. Some African booked me up the other day and look at me and say, man, you dress like an African. I said, God damn it, man. You know what I mean?
Because
African, I look at me and say, look like an African. Yeah, we have to go do it. Them are writing me up. You know, the engineer, they out twist up him hand, so you know them twist up. So we have to go next to a call. I hear, sir. But we don't like that, you know. That way they are Jamaica, we don't cut off call like that and stuff. The man, they feel like, you know, why you never say, you know, of course me, you know. You understand? You have somebody that say, hey, I true Muta no say him wrong, you know, that's why him not let me talk, you know. You understand? Yes, cutting edge.
Hello.
Ah, blessed mama. Oh gosh, man. Why you have water in the fountain, man. Trust me, man.
I just want to say I've been hooked to the radio since I tuned in today. I'm Rebecca. I'm a script writer.
Yeah.
I've listened to your show and I can't believe how uplifted I feel.
All right.
It's so amazing, not only just because of what you're talking about, but it's the very fact that you brought so many men out on the airwaves. It's not often I hear so many black men on the radio talking with such a positive vibe.
Yes.
Know, and you've done that. So I just want to congratulate you for that.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
Because it's not often done.
Yeah, give thanks.
As I say, it's very uplifting.
Yeah, give thanks, sister.
No problem at all. Also, I want to say that I work a lot with children as well, and I really feel that more needs to be done. I know you said that, yes, they're a part of the family and you've got to deal with the adults, but I work with a lot of children, and a lot of children are used to hearing adults preaching to them and not necessarily understanding where they're coming from. You know, so I feel... I just feel more does need to be done for the children. So I was just kind of opposing you on that point there.
Well, big people have to realize it's not what you say, you know, it's what you do.
Yeah,
and what you do is what the child live out. You see? So we have to examine our actions. You see? Sometimes we say, well, if you scold the child and say, don't do this, don't do that. Sometimes that don't have no effect, you know. But when the child can look in at the household and see a resemblance of pride and decency and, you know, them really, it will make the child go out there and deal with something different, you know?
I agree, but I just feel like there needs to be some direct contribution to the children as a yes, I totally agree. It needs to start with the adult, but even right now, I see the children who don't black children who don't recognize themselves as being African. That's a big problem.
Big problem.
Say, I'm not African. I'm Jamaican or I'm English.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, give thanks, sister. We have to go.
All right, no problem.
Yeah. You know, it's a weird thing. Yes. Yeah. But they call them a come furious now. Come here, that is. Stop talking to no one and then in the background and talk to me, you know. All right, you know what to talk to me. Yes. Hello. Sir. Yes.
Yes,
yeah, man.
Yes, I just want to congratulate you on the show and just thank you for being here. You've been a blessing.
Yeah, man.
Spreading the word big.
Yeah,
and
man.
This is what we need. We need more of this, man. We want you down here full time here.
Boy, you know, you see this weather, yeah? This is weather you be, I don't weather, you know.
Alright, man, big up, man.
Yeah, man, give thanks. You know, it's a serious thing, you know. We talk about family, you know. Me grew up not even knowing me don't remember a conversation with my father, you know. See? Me don't remember a conversation with my father. I grew up with my mother, and when me not there with my mother, I'm there with my grandmother. And I tell you, say, it's two women. There was never a man. Me don't remember my granny husband. So, it's woman bring up most Jamaican youth. And we are say, within the confines of the thing now, you have some of my brethren them who are Rasta now. He might try to save the world and can't save him family. And that we are saying, no, you know, you have someone that say, boy, right now, Rasta rule the world, you know, and Rasta this. And when you look at him picnic, a ballad picnic and Yama McDonald said we. So we are say, you can't try to save the world, try to save yourself, you know. Because if you change yourself, the world must change, you know, because you are the world. I don't straight going on. That Michael Jackson said, we are the world, we are the children. So what we are saying now, we are saying that it starts with the individual, you know, and go to the family, and then go to the community, then go to the nation. And it's useless, a man out there, I try to talk about him want to rule the world, and him want this, and him want that. And when you look at him picnic, You have whole heap of Rasta. Most Rasta people, them children is not Rasta. Them children is ballad, seem like any other people that watch a television and I watch play a video game and all these things. Them can't control them picnic. So how can you be declaring such a great philosophy out there for people? You look on all of that and say, take off that and where I wear that for this and this and that. And your woman she develop certain things. Anyway, this is the cutting edge on RFM. Yes.
Hello.
Blessed mama.
Hi.
But the ladies them find the phone in the last part of the program.
Muta, I've been listening to you all morning.
All right.
Morning. Stop me from doing my work, but never mind. Well, I met you some years ago. I actually interviewed you for West Africa magazine.
Okay.
But of course you won't remember, but it was very rememberable for me.
Yes.
Concerning miseducation, you just
the miseducation of the black race.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
But you just said that your mother is the one who raised you.
Yes.
Yeah. And you must remember Malcolm X say, if you educate a man, you educate an individual.
If you educate the woman, you educate the nation.
You educate the nation.
Yeah.
And that's my concern right now. I just come back from Jamaica last week.
Oh, yes?
Yeah.
So you book up on the
earthquake.
The election.
No, me come back
miss
just
it.
Before that. Miss it. But if when I was in Jamaica, one of the things that struck me was, and it's the same thing happening here, that our young women, the way they dress, the way they think, the only thing that makes them attractive is if they can dress a certain way and be a certain way to entice the opposite sex or, to vie against each other.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about the miseducation of our women.
Of course.
That really, if we're to succeed as a people, if the women are bringing up the youth, and the women are educated, and I'm not talking about university education.
Yeah, we understand, man. We understand. Basic thing.
Miseducation.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's been happening. The miseducation of our women.
Yes.
And you've probably observed the same thing in Jamaica, and it worries me because I think, well, where do we go from here?
Well, as we say, we who know better have to keep doing what we're doing.
Better.
Yeah, we have to keep doing what we are doing,
I'm a big woman now, and, I just give thanks that my youth, them grow up and so on.
All right, sister, I don't really want to cut you, but them inside here cut me.
Yeah, man.
So I pass on the cutting.
That's all right. So, another debate.
Blessed, yeah. Yes. Right. So, so tomorrow we're going to be at the drum. Yes, we're going to be at the drum. Me and Martin Glenn going to sit down and read like Bridget and Bridget. And then we're going to perform our poetry for the people them. So, for those of you who want to see we real, the man who I get the problem by the radio, just know say we're going there at the drum tomorrow. The time is 7 minutes to 2 o'clock, right? One more call. The man said, one more call.
Hello?
Yes. The woman them just a call now. What's that thing? The woman them just reached now, yes. Blessed.
Song playing on the radio for me, please.
Yes. Yes, mama, you have to talk quick though, because they might cut me also.
What is it? Dub Port.
You have to talk me quick, because they might cut me out.
Dub Port song, go on. Dub Port.
Eh?
A Dub Port song. From you, more time.
No, you have to come tomorrow. You have to come tomorrow, come hear that.
I have to come tomorrow. When I come tomorrow?
The drum, all right. Yes, sister? Cutting edge. Yes? We done the call. No, they don't run father, so at 2 o'clock, we are done it at 2 o'clock, we done it at Jamaica too, You can't believe that. We done 2 o'clock at Jamaica, but so we say we done it now.
Yeah, man, we just chat and just reason and everything.
Anyway, we give thanks to the moment, we give thanks to the time and the energy, and we give thanks to all the caller them who really call, we have pressure our brains, in the cool, yeah.
Muta.
We have
I want to thank the people in Birmingham. They've been really giving us great hospitality, especially the crew here at Newstyle Radio, 98.7 on the FM. But something more serious, Muta, which we have been experiencing all over England, UK, and that's black kids killing black kids.
Yeah, we just talk about the 10-year-old them have volley going on. Yeah.
And they say it's a black thing. I don't see a lot of black women killing black women.
It's a black man thing then.
You know, I think we as black men have got to drop this testosterone stuff.
Yeah, macho.
And our women are getting up that mountain, and we're being left behind.
But it's happening in Jamaica too, you know.
It's happening
everywhere.
Time and a place.
Black woman arise to the
And I'm
challenge,
sort of saying, it's about time we sit down and listen to our men, to our women,
of course,
because they have found a way
to go through,
of course, the cesspool in our lives.
All right.
And I want, and I plead to you kids, that those pioneers who came to this country, especially Birmingham, in the 50s and the 60s, they've left a legacy which we are destroying as young black men. Every bullet is to the heart of those pioneers.
Yeah, man.
So if I've never said anything else on this radio station, youth, put down the gun, pick up the book, because you are our future. We share one thing in common. All black people. We are from one continent. We are the only race without a flag or religion. Marcus Garvey said that. That means there are no unifying force. And now in this country, the illusion of inclusion is now down. We see the progression in other races, and we are not there. So please, listen to our sisters, listen to our mothers, because they are on the way out.
Them have the light, man.
And we are being left behind.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
Birmingham, big up yourself. Thank you.
Larry, man.
More than a radio program, it's an institution on radio. The Cutting Edge on IRI FM with Mutabaruka. More than a radio program, it's an...
For those of you who hear that voice all the while, that is the man live. So you know, Mr. Young, I'll forget some jiggle from you too, you know. You think a joke. I would have pay you for do it. Anyway, we say give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time. The sister who invite us here, we really appreciate the invite.
You're welcome, my brother. You're welcome
man,
anytime.
And we hope you don't get no trouble when we leave, you know.
Oh, me? Don't wash no face.
Yeah,
man. Give thanks. No trouble at all. Really, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and link us on
Newstyle.
We
never busy. We don't tell her watch the full TV, you know. We're never busy. We're never busy. We're glad to call with you know. We don't want something to do.
And just to let people know, man, for those of you who want to learn more about your African history, there's a Black Studies course starting Sunday the 7th of October. You see, I'm getting tongue-tied now. I'm tired. Down there at Malika House on George Street. All right, starts 12 o'clock. 30 classes. All right.
30 classes?
Yeah, man. Serious. Have a look at all those things that you can learn. All right, there you go.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
All right, so thank you once again, Muta.
Yeah, man. And as we say, we hope you get this program down to Irish.
Yeah, man. I spoke to Irie last night, and
all right.
all throughout the week they've been calling me, so everything's sorted. Give thanks.
Irie FM, thought-provoking, always smoking, lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie. His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie. Look how long, look how long.
Yeah, we want to give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time, give thanks to the energy, you know, to pass through this radio station here, Birmingham. Yes, and we say, hope to the people them turn out tomorrow, and for those of you who are listening at Jamaica, we say we're so forward, you know, but trust me, we have a little mission to complete before we reach there. We are going to Ethiopia, of course, you understand? So, when we reach down, touch Jamaica again, you know, there's another cutting edge program. And I just Rastafari, of course.
From Babylon.